Welcome everyone. We're gathered here today to conduct one of life's greatest celebrations, the joining of two hearts and two lives. We are witnesses to a marriage ceremony to join Miranda Lee Sheets and Thomas Gerald Liddell. And who is it that gives this woman to be married to this man?
We did.
With that said, we have a wedding. We come together today as witnesses to Miranda Sheets and Thomas Liddell's decision to be husband and wife. They made their decision several years ago, and they have held to it. We have known their choice, and we are agreeing to support them and to assist them whenever they may ask us. For Miranda and Thomas, out of the routine of ordinary life, the extraordinary happened. They met each other, they fell in love, and they are finalizing their love today with their wedding. Thomas and Miranda wish to thank you all for making the time to come today, either physically here in the garden or by the technological wonders of Zoom. During our coronavirus times, we could not choose a better venue than here at the Chesapeake Arboretum. It is a picture-perfect garden paradise. This garden is well suited for the perfect pairing of Miranda and Thomas. Miranda and Thomas, please stop. Take a look around. Look at the garden. Look at your family. Look at your friends. This is a beautiful day, and it's a wonderful memory. We are fortunate to be here on this pleasant Saturday. However, there are many who were not able to join us. Thomas and Miranda have requested that we observe a moment of silence for us to reflect on those who were unable to attend and on those who are no longer with us, but who are watching over us in spirit. Thank you all. First, Miranda and Thomas would like to acknowledge their parents. Miranda's parents, Jenny and Jim Sheets, on my right. Thomas's parents, Lisa and Mark Liddell, on my left. Miranda and Thomas wish to honor their parents and the blending of their families. Today, the Liddells gain a daughter, and the Sheetses gain a son. At this time, Miranda and Thomas will now present roses to their parents as symbols of their love. These roses are public tokens of their gratefulness for their parents' many selfless sacrifices and for their unconditional love. Now, with your roses in hand, I think it's appropriate that we say to the mothers and fathers, the four of you, you have done an incredibly well done job. You produced two very fine human beings. And I think you deserve a round of applause. Please. Miranda and Thomas also wish to formally recognize Tim, Miranda's brother, Sandra, Thomas's sister, Miranda's maid of honor, Hannah, and Thomas's best man, Ken. We also want to recognize Vivian, Miranda's cousin, and Kyle over here, Thomas's cousin. Thomas and Miranda offer each of you a public and heartfelt thanks. for being their siblings, for being their friends, confidants, and their steadfast supporters. Jobs which I suspect were not always that easy. Next, I wish to thank everyone in attendance, the guests here and those zooming in remotely. It is no accident that you are participating today, since each of you was invited because you represent someone important in the lives of Thomas and Miranda. Now I will tell you a short love story, reasonably short. I have personal experience with these two. In fact, I've known Miranda since birth, and I've known Thomas since high school. I met Miranda about 6 minutes after she was born. I heard her about 6 seconds after she was born. She let the world know loud and clear that she had arrived. And her grandma P tagged her as Screaming Mimi, which is a nickname that's held fast. And Miranda readily admits that she hasn't stopped talking since then. When I met Thomas, I was impressed. Miranda had told me much earlier that Thomas reminded her of me. So, when I finally met Thomas, I saw that he had a good sense of humor. And I thought, oh, me too. And I saw that Thomas was helpful and respectful. And I thought, me too. Yes. And I saw that Thomas was tall and handsome. And I thought, me, not so much. It was extremely clear that the two of them represented a perfect pairing because each complemented the other so precisely. They balance one another, and while each is a remarkable individual, together they are even better. And being better together is what ultimately brings us here today. You're here witnessing their commitment in front of those they love the most. I could tell you about Miranda and Thomas's relationship and how they enriched each other's lives and the lives of those around them. I could tell you that both of them care deeply and passionately for each other. They protect each other. They challenge and make each other think outside themselves. They make each other laugh. I could tell you they help each other in ways that are obvious and in ways less easily detected but always appreciated. They do those things for each other. I could tell you these things, but we all know it in our hearts. The most astonishing moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. For Thomas and Miranda, that happened about 7 years ago, when they had the good fortune to meet in high school and become close friends. They were young, but they were mature. Theirs was an intellectual attraction. They were a great match. Both their intellects and their personalities complement each other. And they are as quick and clever as Harry Potter and Hermione Granger. Their relationship also had a popular physical appeal. I mean, after all, look at these two. They're both lovely people. Easy on the eyes. They look like a couple right out of GQ magazine. Soon though, as fate would have it, they also became emotionally and spiritually attached. Their relationship was always that of natural companions. A friendship that was so deep, it always felt right. As Forrest Gump would say, they go together like peas and carrots. They say the same things about each other. They they see each other as mainstays, as sources of happiness, and as sources of serenity. All perked and viewed as one, are spontaneously and intuitively understood by the other. It reminds me of a poem that I would like to read. It's a poem that Miranda identifies with. It's entitled, "We're All a Little Weird," by Robert Fulton. We're all a little weird, and life is a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall into mutually satisfying weirdness and call it love. True love. Now, as Thomas and Miranda asked me, another words of wisdom about marriage. So now's the time to present you, Thomas and Miranda, some norms and standards of seasoned insight offered by your married family and friends. First of all, a good marriage must be created and nurtured. Your marriage is a work in progress. It can always be better. Work every day to keep that passion alive. In marriage, the little things are the big things. Marriage is first and foremost active listening. It is remembering to say, "I love you," often. It is frequently speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is nurturing an atmosphere in which each can learn and grow. It is a common search for the good and for the beautiful. It is standing together, side by side, to face the world and hold true to your dream. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is not only marrying the right person, but it is being the right partner. Now we have a special reading. Our father of the bride, Jim Sheets, will present a reading from our
This is a special reading from my brother. There it goes. Just a second. Oh, yeah. Okay. So my brother, who is the more eloquent out of the two of us and better in every way that goes that way, has been a pen pal for Miranda for her entire life. He's been a better uncle than you've ever met. Oh man, you guys suck.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Okay. So anyway, he's written Miranda, they've been pen pals, and he's been a better uncle. He's given her words of wisdom in her entire life. Since she was writing letters in like what, second grade? And first grade. Yeah, sorry, first grade. So this is a poem from my brother to them. And it's called "A Wish for the Newlywed" by Timothy Sheets. May you never forget the way you felt in this springtime of your lives. Remember the hope and the love you find as you stare in each other's eyes. Never let this memory fade or diminish along with you, and intertwine your hearts around this clear and simple truth. Hold on together. Hold on forever. May this be your silent vow. Always endeavor to see one another as you see one another right now. Shall I read it again? That's for my brother. I blame you for the secret.
Thank you. Miranda and Thomas have chosen to participate in the hand fasting ceremony as part of their wedding today. The hand fasting ceremony is an ancient Celtic tradition, and it's one that has become part of many traditional wedding ceremonies today. We will share a reading while wrapping the hand fasting cord over the couple's hands and looping it into a knot, hence the saying, tying the knot. And now, Thomas and Miranda ask you to face each other and hold each other's crossed wrists. And Vivian will perform the hand fasting while I read a hand fasting reading by an unknown author. Thomas and Miranda, look at these hands so that you may see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you. These hands that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief temporarily comes to you. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children, the hands that will join your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength, and when you need it, support and encouragement to pursue your dreams and comfort through difficult times. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours. Still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. We are now pleased to announce that Miranda and Thomas are now bound to each other. Vivian, thank you. Miranda and Thomas have also chosen to declare public vows today as part of their wedding. These are their statements of commitment. And now, Thomas and Miranda, I ask you again to face each other and hold each other's hands. Thomas, you'll be first. Do that. I, Thomas, take you, Miranda, to be my wife, my partner in life, and my one true love. I will cherish our friendship. I will trust you and honor you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. I will love you faithfully today, tomorrow, and forever. Through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy, whatever may come, I will always be there. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep. Miranda, next, please. Repeat after me. I, Miranda, take you, Thomas, to be my husband, my partner in life, and my one true love. To be my husband,
my husband, my partner,
in life,
and my true love.
I will cherish our friendship. I will trust you and honor you. I will laugh with you and cry with you. I will love you faithfully today, tomorrow, and forever. Through the best and the worst, through the difficult and the easy, whatever may come, I will always be there. As I have given you my hand to hold, so I give you my life to keep. Thank you. Relax for a minute. I have 3 vows challenges. These are things that we as witnesses won't be speeding up. Miranda and Thomas, we, your witnesses, both here in the garden and remotely, ask that you always treat yourself and each other with respect and remind yourselves often of what you brought together today. You will now make your formal declaration that I'm going to do our first read. Okay. Miranda, you take Thomas as your husband, even if he brings home more birds and critters, and even when he is up at all hours crafting mead and playing video games.
I do.
Miranda, do you promise to love Thomas, even if he leaves his dirty Balahac boots and candy wrappers all over the place?
I do.
Miranda, do you promise to love, respect, and protect him, and to be loyal to him?
I do.
Thomas, you're next. Respond when called, please. Thomas, do you take Miranda as your wife, even though she must leave you on an instant's notice for some emergency sisterhood crisis? And even when she is frantically busy day and night, because her nature is to help all people and all creatures?
I do.
Thomas, do you promise to love Miranda, even when she leaves clothes piled everywhere and is intolerably hangry? Thomas, do you promise to love, respect, and protect her, and to be loyal to her?
I do.
Okay. You may relax, please. One more ceremony. Thomas and Miranda have also chosen to publicly exchange rings. These rings and their unbroken circles are tokens of your love and your marriage. They represent visible symbols of the enduring affection, trust, and loyalty that you bring to each other and to your spiritual bond. So once again, I ask that Miranda and Thomas face each other, hold each other's hands. We will now make formal exchange of rings. Thomas, you will be first, please. And repeat after me. Semi-long. I, Thomas, take you, Miranda, to be my wife.
I, Thomas, take you to be my wife.
To have and to hold.
To have until
In sickness and in health.
in sickness,
For richer or for poorer.
for richer, for
In joy and sorrow.
joy and sorrow.
And I promise my love to you.
And I promise to love you.
And with this ring, I take you as my wife for as long as we both shall live.
With this ring, I take you as my wife.
Miranda, your turn. Repeat after me. I, Miranda, take you, Thomas, to be my husband.
I, Miranda, take the promise to be my husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
in sickness and in health,
and in health,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poor,
in joy and sorrow.
in joy and sorrow.
And I promise my love to you.
And I promise my love to you.
And with this ring, I take you as my husband for as long as we both shall live.
And with this ring, I take you as my husband.
You may relax. Now, Thomas and Miranda, this next part is very, very important. It's absolutely essential that we get this part right. So, okay.
By the power vested in me as a loyal resident of the Commonwealth of Virginia, to one and all, I now officially pronounce Thomas and Miranda husband and wife. Thomas and Miranda, now update your Facebook status. And you may now kiss as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, I am honored to present the happy couple to you, Mr. and Mrs. Liddell.